So check this out. Here's an example, and I posted this on my Facebook, but I want to reiterate it because I think it's such a great example. In 1967, a nice men's suit cost you about 35 bucks. Okay. About 35 bucks for a nice men's suit. Okay. So think about, all right. So 35 bucks today, maybe you can get a tie. If you shop at Payless, you can get one shoe, right? Like you can't get a suit for $35. You can't get a shirt for $35, right? So in 1967, that's what it took to buy a suit. 1 ounce of gold also costed you $35, which means in 1967, if I walked into a store that accepted gold as currency and I said, hey, I want to buy a suit, I could just give them 1 ounce of gold and I could actually have bought a nice suit. Okay. So check this out. In 2021, a nice men's suit will run you about $2,000. Okay. I'm not talking about Burlington Coat Factory. I'm not talking about Kohl's. I'm talking about like a nice suit. Like you go to an actual suit shop and you spend and you get a good, pair of pants, you get the socks, you get the shoes, you get the shirt, you get the belt, you get maybe a vest, a jacket, some cufflinks, a tie, and you get the little pocket puffy and you might get a lapel. That's going to cost you about $2,000. Okay. So 1 ounce of gold also is about $2,000, give or take, depending on the day, right? So my point is here, in 2021, 1 ounce of gold still would buy you a suit. In 1967, 1 ounce of gold would still buy you a suit. Do you know what wouldn't buy you a suit? If you kept your 35 bucks. Because now in 2021, you'd walk into the suit store and be like, I'd like to buy a suit, good sir. And you'd hand them $35 and they would give you a tie or one shoe. Right. And that's what would have happened if you kept your money and stored in a medium of exchange. That's what happens. It's not going to store your value. Factually, it hasn't. Okay. So this example, if I saved in dollars, if I saved my money in a medium of exchange, I actually lost 98% of my money. Now, I put quotes around the word money because money is the word we use and are familiar with. I actually lost 98% of my purchasing power. Right. The dollar is not money, it's currency. Currency is used for exchanging, which purchasing is a form of exchange, which means that I used to be able to get a much higher rate of exchange for 35 bucks. Get 35 bucks, I can't get 98% of the things I used to be able to get with $35. Guys, that's a guaranteed loss of 98%. So if I pitched you an investment opportunity, I was like, option A, okay, option A, you're going to feel really safe when you have it and everyone else has it and your bank wants you to have it and you're going to feel secure, but I guarantee you, like it's a loss of 98% of your money. Over the long haul, you will, no matter what, lose 98% of your money, but you'll feel very emotionally stable while that happens. Okay. Can't forget about the good old emotions, right? You wouldn't do the investment because you'd be like, no, I'm not going to guarantee and lock in a 98% loss. Now, on the other hand, with gold, if I would have saved my value, stored my value in gold, I would have increased my money by 5,614%. Okay. This is not guaranteed, but I'm saying if from 1967 till now, right, if we would have just repeated all the same stuff we did, that's probably what would have happened again. Okay. So guaranteeing a loss of 98% or making 5,614% simply by storing your value in an actual store of value. That's like saying, if you go to a restaurant and you eat the fork, you're guaranteed to die at some point. If you eat your meal, you're going to live long and prosper. Like, it's not one you should have to think about. There shouldn't be like like, okay, do I do the fork? I really like it's shiny and I'm emotionally attached to forks and I see my friends eating forks. Maybe I should do it too, even though I'm guaranteed to die. No, eat the food. That's what the food is for. Nutrients give you calories and energy and you're going to live. You eat the fork, you have a really bad bowel movement and you're probably going to bleed out on the toilet, right? That's what's going to happen. If you're wondering, what does Wealth Dynamics do? How can we actually help you? Number one, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom, grab one now. You can get that down in the comments in the video. You can get the link for that. Number two, we do a free course on Fridays on personal finance. Okay, you can also get the link for the description there too. And then finally, if you have a desire to start getting help walking through these different phases toward financial freedom, book a call with my team. Go to our website, set up a call. We're able to help out and answer questions.
That's how we can help you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.